Kylie was a devoted cat owner with a flourishing career in her town. Her beloved feline companion, Peaches, was the center of her world. They shared an unbreakable bond that had been forged over years of companionship and mutual love. One day, Kylie received an urgent call that she had to embark on an unexpected business trip. It was an opportunity she couldn't pass up, but it meant leaving Peaches alone for an entire month. Concerned for her furry friend's well-being, she meticulously prepared for her absence. Kylie filled a barrel with high-quality cat food and another with fresh water, ensuring that Peaches would have an abundance of provisions. However, as the day of her departure drew near, something peculiar happened. Peaches seemed to sense that Kylie's departure was not a typical one. On the day Kylie was set to leave, Peaches watched her intently as she packed her suitcase. The cat's keen instincts picked up on the tension in the air, and he became increasingly anxious. When Kylie closed the front door, Peaches let out a loud, sorrowful meow, desperately clinging to her owner's clothes. He even scratched at the door, as if begging Kylie not to leave. But Kylie, burdened by the pressures of her career, responded coldly. She brushed off Peaches' concerns, believing that he would be fine with the ample supplies she had provided. Days turned into nights, and Peaches found himself waiting eagerly for Kylie's return. He slept beside the closed door, hoping that when he woke up, his beloved owner would be back. But as the days passed, his anticipation turned into growing distress. Unable to bear the solitude any longer, Peaches decided to take matters into his own paws. He began meowing incessantly and relentlessly scratching at the door, desperately hoping someone would come to his rescue. The relentless cries echoed through the house, disturbing the peace of the neighbors. Weeks went by, and Peaches continued his relentless pursuit of attention. He refused to let his distress go unnoticed. His meows grew louder, his scratches on the door more desperate. He had reached his limit, both physically and emotionally. One fateful day, as Peaches collapsed in exhaustion, it happened. Unbeknownst to Kylie, there were video surveillance cameras discreetly installed throughout the house. These cameras had been recording the cat's struggle, capturing every moment of his ordeal. Thousands of miles away, Kylie had been monitoring the cameras from her business trip. She had seen Peaches' distress, heard his desperate cries, and witnessed his eventual collapse. Overwhelmed with guilt, she knew she had made a grave mistake. Without a moment's hesitation, Kylie made a life-altering decision. She booked the earliest flight back home, desperate to be reunited with her beloved companion. However, fate had other plans. As Kylie mustered the courage to step across the threshold of her home, she was met with an unexpected sight. The police were waiting in the hallway, having been alerted by concerned neighbors who couldn't bear Peaches' cries any longer. They had grown worried about the cat's well-being and had called for assistance. Fearing the worst, they feared that Kylie had abandoned her cat, and they wanted justice for Peaches. As Kylie explained her intentions and her remorse, the police slowly began to understand the situation. They saw the pain and regret etched upon her face, as she desperately pleaded for their understanding. Recognizing her genuine love for Peaches, they allowed Kylie to enter her home, albeit with a stern warning. Emotion overwhelmed Kylie when she saw Peaches lying there, weak but still alive. The girl nursed the cat for a week until he finally recovered. She promised Peaches that she would never betray him again.